Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Monday the 16th of December. Police are reiterating it's not too late to come forward with information on Arthur Easton's murder, with a reward on offer until January 24. A male intruder stabbed Easton in a home invasion in Auckland in 1985 and was confronted by Easton's kids. Alan Hall wrongfully spent 19 years in jail for the crime and last year was paid $5 million compensation. Easton's family has now spoken out for the first time. Son Patrick says the attacker was looking for a fight.
We really want to get justice for our dad. I want to get justice for my brothers who were also injured and stabbed that night.
Multiple Nelson schools have received email threats this morning causing precautionary evacuations. Jamie Cunningham reports.
Police staff are at the schools ensuring the areas are safe. They say there doesn't seem to be any genuine risk to the schools. Nelson Intermediate has closed for the day as a result. Deputy Principal Ben Johnson has confirmed everyone is safe. Cordons are in place at some locations, so motorists should expect some delays.
The cost of putting chocolate and cooking oil on the shelves is keeping up general grocery prices. Infometrics Foodstuffs New Zealand Grocery Supplier Cost Index shows a 2.1% increase in supplier costs to supermarkets in November year on year. Nearly 3,500 items rose in price compared to the previous month, the highest monthly total since July. Infometrics Chief Executive Brad Olsen says it's a slight change in the trend.
Just a little bit faster than what we've been seeing, which has been generally more of a slowdown through this year, highlighting there are still some pricing and cost pressures still making their way through the system.
Safeguarding Children says the government can push a lot harder on training in the fight against family violence. The government's announced its second action plan, which includes strengthening the workforce dealing with such issues and pushing for deeper agency collaboration. Safeguarding Children CEO Willow Duffy says they're pleased with the passion behind that goal, but she says they've already trained 13,000 frontline statutory workers themselves this year. The government's training goal falls short. We've had a deadly weekend on the water with at least 3 people dying, including a child and a person who jumped off a boat and a person missing after jumping off a bridge in Hamilton. A warning, travellers in Fiji should beware of drinks doctored with methanol, which is toxic, after Australian tourists have been hospitalised with suspected alcohol poisoning from cocktails. Less than half the chargers needed this year to meet the government's EV target have been installed. National had promised drivers 10,000 public plug-in points countrywide by 2030. To sport. Rain in Hamilton has delayed a start to play on day 3 of the third and final cricket test between the Black Caps and England. Lydia Ko's rounded out a resounding year on the pro golf circuit with a 6th place finish alongside Jason Day at a mixed teams invitational event in Florida. Chelsea have tightened the gap to Liverpool in football's Premier League after a 2-1 win over Brentford. Tottenham have trounced bottom-placed Southampton 5-0. Manchester United stunned crosstown rivals City 2-1 with 2 late goals. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.